Kia ora whānau. Welcome back to Māori Girl Corporate. We've talked about the hustle, the poker nights, and the suck-it-up tags. Today, we're talking about the one thing that never lies to you. Even when your mind is busy pretending everything is sweet as. We're talking about your fitness, but not in a way the glossy magazines do. In Te Ao Māori, our bodies are like Marae. It is the place where our ancestors speak to us. Westerners might call it a temple. Different names, same truth. These are sacred places. Your body is the only home you truly own, from your first breath to your last. And for years, I treated my marae like a transit lounge. I let anyone walk through it. I let toxic stress sit on the front porch, and I didn't clean the floors. I thought, as long as I looked good on the outside, it didn't matter if the foundations were rotting. But your body is an expert record keeper. It keeps a ledger of every "I'm fine" you faked, and every time you stayed silent when your mana was being stepped on. And eventually, the invoice is due. We often think about fitness as what we can see. The muscles, the skin. But there are infections on the inside just as much as the outside. I'm talking about stored trauma. When you grow up in chaos, your body learns to store that fear in your tissues. It's in your tight jaw, your locked hips, your shallow breath. That trauma acts like an internal infection. It festers. And for us Māori wahine in the corporate world, we add a fresh layer of corporate infection every day, such as racism, gaslighting, and the pressure to be twice as good for half the credit. If you don't listen to the whispers of your body, it will eventually start screaming. And my scream came in the form of cancer. My body finally said, if you won't listen to the quiet pain, I'll give you a lump you cannot ignore. We had to listen to the body before the infection takes hold. We have to treat our tinana with the same respect would give a sacred building. You wouldn't walk into a church or onto a marae and throw rubbish on the floor. So why do we do it to ourselves with toxic stress and poor fuel? Now let's talk about the hardest part of fitness. Forgiveness. I mean, you can run 10 Ks a day and eat all the kale or puha, but if you're carrying a heart full of unforgiveness, you are not fit. Unforgiveness is a heavy weight. It is a literal burden on your heart and your nervous system. But once you decide to let go, How do we actually get that trauma out of our tissues? When I was navigating my diagnosis, I realized that Western medicine only had half the map. They wanted to cut and sew, but they didn't know how to clear that energy that allowed the infection to grow in the first place. I had to look for alternate paths. I had to go back to the old ways and also across to Eastern ways. I started incorporating massage. And in our culture, miri isn't just a spa day. It's a spiritual agitation. It's about shifting the blockages in your wairua that have manifested in your muscles. I sought out acupuncture and other Eastern methods that treat the body as a flow of energy, not just a collection of parts. These aren't alternative to me. They are essential. Whether it's the needles of acupuncture or the intuitive touch of a practitioner who knows how to draw out stored grief, these methods are about cleaning the marae from the inside out. They taught me to listen to my body's whispers before they turn back into screams. Because you cannot have a healthy marae if the rafters are full of old ghosts and the energy is stagnant. When we talk about being made of cells, we are talking about our cellular whakapapa. Every cell in your body has a memory. It carries the strength of the wahine who walked before you. But it also carries the stress of the world you're currently walking in. If we look at cancer as a mutation that feeds on the internal yuck, we have to ask, what is the environment I am providing for my cells to live in? If you are living in a constant state of sucking it up, your cells are essentially swimming in a soup of cortisol and suppressed truth. Westernization didn't just change what we eat, it even changed how we breathe. It taught us to breathe shallow, to stay in our heads, and to ignore the gut feeling that is actually our cells trying to communicate with us. We've become strangers to our own internal landscape. Part of this fitness journey is learning to speak the language of your cells again. It's about realizing that you aren't just one person trying to survive a corporate job. You are a universe of living things that are all looking to you for your leadership. But if the leader is stressed, the cells are stressed. And if the leader is in denial, the cells lose their way. This is where we move from understanding to accountability. We've spent enough time talking about what was taken from us: the land, the rituals, the rongoā. But as the directors of our own lives, we have to ask, what am I allowing back in? Reclaiming your marae, your tinana, means setting a bouncer at the door of your spirit. Colonialism taught us to have open borders for the sake of productivity and being a team player. We were taught that it was rude to say no to extra work or unprofessional to set a boundary that protects our peace. That ehua is a teka, a lie. Accountability means looking at your internal yuck and saying, this stops with me. It means taking responsibility for your hine ngaro, the mind, your wairua, your spirit. If you are allowing a toxic boss to take up residence in your head at 9 p.m. on a Tuesday, you are letting them pollute your marae. And if you're feeding your body processed convenience because you're too busy to honour your vessel, you are the one signing the check for that cellular mutation. We have to stop being victims of our schedules and start being the Rangatira leaders of our health. You are the only one who can decide to put your feet on the whenua. You are the only one who can decide to breathe deep. You are the only one who can choose the miri over the suck it up mentality. So how is your marae looking today? Is it a place of peace? Or is it an infection site? Are you solely relying on a pill to fix a problem that started in your soul? In our 30-day calibration on the Chicksters app, we encourage our Gold and PAYE subscribers to explore these additional paths. We aren't just counting steps, we're auditing our internal environment. We're identifying the stored trauma and finding the right rongoā. Whether that's a walk in the bush, a session of miri, or the quiet focus of acupuncture. Here is your challenge for the week. Your wero. The body listening audit. Once a day, sit in total silence for 5 minutes. Ask your body, where does it hurt? Where's the mamai? And what are you trying to tell me? Explore the alternate. Look into one non-Western healing method this week. Maybe it's booking a massage that you've been putting off. Or finally looking into acupuncture for that chronic corporate back pain. Give your body a different language to heal in. Your body is a temple. It's a church. It's your marae. Start treating it like the sacred ground it is. I'm Jo Veve. This is Māori Girl Corporate. Mauri ora.